Dry as the inside of a woodpecker's boarding house.
This week on iTunes, you'll hear a classical guitarist originally from Vietnam, a classic track from a classic island band, and the philosophy of a rapper who's destined to become a classic. Rightflow joins me in the iTunes studio. Is ready, PEI? Let's get her done! Hello, Prince Edward Island. I am Adam Michael James, and you are listening to iTunes for the week of October 15th, 2023. Can you believe it? We've hit the double digits. That's right. This is the 10th episode of the only podcast to bring you the wealth and variety of island music, and I'm super grateful for the support and love these efforts have gotten so far. And can you believe this? iTunes has had listeners in the UK, Ireland, Belgium, Brazil, and even Bosnia and Herzegovina. And of course, right here on the little island that could. I see is. Shall we start off with something familiar or deep dive from the top? Okay, something familiar, just to ease you in. The next time you're ready to shoo a raccoon out of your trash bin, give a thought to the raccoons that made quite a name for themselves on the island. The quartet of Fraser McCallum, Adam Gallant, Roger Carter, and Scott Gallant debuted their signature folk rock sound in 2009, but it was in 2011 that they really blew up with their Into the Hills disc. This led to their 2015 album, Close Your Eyes, which we're going to drop the digital needle on right now. Here's a little something we can all relate to, Teenage Wasted Love, on iTunes. Though, if we learned something from it, it really wasn't wasted, was it?
showing. You're right, it'll be something for your eyes. Headlights help you find the way you're going. She don't want, she don't like, she won't get it denied. 'Cause she comes out of your dream, yeah. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. And you won't feel a single thing. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. It's antifreeze lady. Outside, the sun is always shining, so bright, blinding my eyes. Her light causes me a headache. She can walk, she can talk, she just lives in my thoughts. 'Cause she comes out of my dream, yeah. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. And you can feel her everything, yeah. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. It's antifreeze, baby. Tonight, something is exploding. Her love makes you paralyzed. Her light causes me a headache. She can walk, she can talk, she just lives in my thoughts. 'Cause she comes out of my dream, yeah. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. And you can feel her everything, yeah. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. It's antifreeze, baby. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, yeah. 'Cause she comes out of your dream, yeah. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. And you won't feel a single thing, yeah. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. It's antifreeze lady. Na 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 na, antifreeze. Na 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 na, antifreeze. Her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. Yeah, her love's an antifreeze, her love's an antifreeze. She don't walk, she don't lie, she won't get it tonight. She can walk, she can talk, she just lives in my thoughts.
You've just been spanked by a brand spanking new track from a brand spanking new band, Turning Jane, with Antifreeze on iTunes. They're the collaboration of Marcel Arsenault and John Hashem, whose guitar licks adorn the opening theme of this here podcast. This was one of 2 tracks put out by Turning Jane so far, so show them a little love. So they'll put out more tracks, of course. Now, as Monty Python used to say, for something completely different. Though one could say guitar virtuosiness is the common link here. If you don't know the name Frederick Zung, spelled D-O-U-N-G, you really can't be blamed, but you're about to know it. Frederick is actually rather famous in his native Vietnam, where he first picked up a guitar at age 9. That led to him becoming a master and head of the guitar department at the Ho Chi Minh City Conservatory of Music. And did I mention albums? Frederick now makes his home on PEI, and that qualifies him for play on iTunes. And can I say, I saw him play an impromptu performance which quite literally made my jaw drop, something I assure you doesn't happen often. This is classical guitarist Frederick Zung with his arrangement of Niem Kuk Koi, The Last Moment, by Vietnamese composer No Thuy Mien, recorded last year in Charlottetown. Prepare to be amazed.
J'ai voyagé, j'ai travaillé, partout j'ai été, je me suis ennuyé. Dans les grandes villes, loin de mon île, je me disais un jour je reviendrai. Oui, je me disais un jour je reviendrai. Quand je suis parti pour gagner ma vie, rien qu'avec mes rêves, ma jeunesse et ma folie, j'ai découvert un monde à l'envers. Puis je me suis dit, qu'est-ce que je fais ici? Oui, je me suis dit, qu'est-ce que je fais ici? Je m'ennuie de ma grand-mère, du ciel qui touche la terre. Je m'ennuie du bon poisson que mon père amenait à la maison. Je m'ennuie des gros frolics, des veillées de musique. Je m'ennuie de ma mère qui me chantait des chansons. Oui, je m'ennuie de ma mère qui me chantait des chansons. Je me cherche des amis, mais personne me sourit. Je peux pas dormir la nuit à cause du trafic puis du bruit. Entouré de pollution, y a trop de chars puis trop de camions. Je m'ennuie de la vie que j'avais quand j'étais petit. Oui, je m'ennuie de la vie que j'avais quand j'étais petit. Enfin je me suis trouvé, jamais je m'en irai de mon île si jolie, du pays où j'ai grandi. Ça sent toujours la mer et on cultive la terre, et les gens savent encore prendre le temps. Oui, le temps d'aimer la vie comme des enfants. Je m'ennuie de ma grand-mère, du ciel qui touche la terre. Je m'ennuie du bon poisson que mon père amenait à la maison. Je m'ennuie des gros frolics, des veilles de musique. Je m'ennuie de ma mère qui me chantait des chansons. Oui, je m'ennuie de ma mère qui me chantait des chansons. Je m'ennuie de ma mère qui me chantait des chansons. Oui, je m'ennuie de ma mère qui me chantait des chansons.
That is none other than Barishois from their 1996 self-titled album with Les Voyageurs, which was written by Angèle Arsenault and Albert Arsenault. I met Albert during my time as tech guru for the Island Fringe Festival and had no idea he was part of Barishois or the acrobatic duo Chuck and Albert. Merci mille fois to Albert for hooking me up with the now hard-to-find disc. Coming up, opening a little jar of comfort and going with the flow of Rightflow. Looking for a traditional country sound? Brock Matson brings it and more, spurred on by the DNA inherited from New Brunswick country great Larry Matson, Brock's granddad, who taught Brock guitar. Brock bounced around a bit and ended up in Summerside, and after his debut album came out in 2014, he recorded this single, which will absolutely make you feel like you're sitting in a dimly lit honky-tonk with a beer in hand. Or, if you're like me and don't drink, a ginger ale, which in the dark might pass for a beer. This is Brock Matson, Are You Thinking of Me, from 2020 on iTunes.
As I sit alone, the silence, watching the time drag on, probably drinking coffee, smoking your cheap cigarettes, watching the smoke dance in the breeze. Travel half the world while I've wasted half of mine, drinking at this lonely bar to try and take you off of my mind and put my heart at ease. 'Cause I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking of me tonight? And I'm thinking about the river, holding you just felt so right. And I'm thinking about the fire that we had, while our love was so true. I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking about me tonight? 'Cause I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking of me tonight? And I'm thinking about the river, holding you just felt so right. And I'm thinking about the fire that we had, while our love was so true. I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking about me tonight? I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking about me tonight?
Hello, everybody. This is Patricia Richard from Montcarmel, PEI, from Siren Imatulu, and you're listening to isletunes.
Tis 40 years, I think, or more, since I have walked this road before. How lonely then, how dark and still, her silence reigned on vale and hill. Tall birch and beech from either side hung over the road, their branches wide. No sign was there of man's abode on all that long O'Leary road. The prowling fox and vagrant bear long claimed a wild dominion there. Now woods and wild have all been cleared. The fox and bear have disappeared. Passing years have changed the scene from forest wild to meadow green. The reaper and the iron plow proclaimed his man's dominion now. And over the large and level plain, our spreading field of ripened grain. The woods are gone and in their and orchards bloom. The farmer's toil is well repaid to guide the plow his chosen trade. His sprightly team well groomed and fed, his chosen seed with systems spread. Native thrift with practice skill, the grateful soil abundance yield. For me it's merit well bestowed, for plenty of crown, the O'Leary road. For me it's merit well bestowed, for plenty of crown, the O'Leary road.
Donnie Johnston and the O'Leary Road on iTunes. Donnie actually relayed an interesting story about this Up West offering. It started as a poem, believed to be written, or at least passed down, by a Luke Hughes from Lot 11 in or around 1840. Nonagenarian Oral Smallman gave the poem to his cousin, Donnie's dad, hoping that Donnie could set it to music. It really gives you a taste of 19th century island life. Thanks to Donnie's dad for suggesting I play it. You know what? While we're on the PEI tip, why don't we just go full island? You know her as our local Dolly Parton, having gained notoriety performing as the beloved Backwoods Barbie in tribute shows over successive summers. But in between being a Dolly Wood and hitting the stage in theater productions, Jessica Gallant has recorded her own material, which earned her 3 Music PEI nominations. I'm going to pair for you now her 2016 cut Red Dirt Road with another homage to the island, in what can only be called an
isletunes rock block.
Looking past pleated curtains, fellas working on the car in that old barn. I think, why don't I go digging for some gold on this red dirt road, this red dirt road? just down the road. And where could I find cigarettes at tea time? Hear Johnny Cash on the stereo. With generations hanging around and painting the town of COA1TO. Pumpkin pie, and just getting by on that old red dirt road. Goldilocks, dirty socks, Kool-Aid stains on rugs and the white couch. But then you blink, you never think that graduation would creep up on you and how the tears would flow on this red dirt road. And how could I pretend on Sunday mornings I don't miss weather warning deja vu? Sisters, mothers, fathers, cousins, brothers, all crammed for dinner in one room. Growing old, solid gold on that old red dirt road. And where could I find cigarettes at tea time? Hear Johnny Cash on the stereo. Sisters, mothers, fathers, cousins, brothers, they all come and then they go. Growing old, solid gold on that old red dirt road.
When the sun sparkles over the ocean and the meadows awake with the dew, we will all sing a song of the sea and the soil and drink in the wonder of you.
When the moon shivers on your horizon, or a mackerel sky gleaming blue, when the heron remembers his ancient call, it's then I'm in wonder of you.
Listen to the isle, listen to your soul, listen to the rolling sea. Fire in my spirit, thunder in my heart, this is home to me.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. When the mist cloaks the trees in your forest and the dust forms over the fields, when the rain gives the earth such a sweet scent, it's then I'm in wonder of you.
While we toast to your harvest and tribute, the fall paints a magical hue. With the frost comes a wild nor'easter, and still I'm in wonder of you.
Listen to the isle, listen to your soul, listen to the rolling sea. Fire in my spirit, thunder in my heart, this is home to me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Oh, the snow glitters bright like diamonds on a February full moon night.
With the kids tucked in bed, the fire going red, I'm alive with the wonder of you. Oh, listen to the isle, listen to your soul, listen to the rolling sea. Fire in my spirit, thunder in my heart, this is home to me. When the sun sparkles over the ocean, and the meadows awake with the dew, we will all sing a song of the sea and the soil and drink in the wonder of you. Oh, la 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 la, 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 la 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 la, la 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 la.
Does that bring it back for you? That's Jar Comfort, returning to 1990 on iTunes with their track The Sea and the Soil from their Scatter the Mud album. This jar contained Gordon Belcher and his wife Charlene, who'd been joined by Steve Sherratt by the time of the record. JOC began as simply Comfort in 1978 and thrilled with live gigs and albums before disbanding in 1994. Since we've opened up a bit of an historical jar, why not empty the dang thing out with This Week in PEI History? October 15th, 1836, or 1837, depending on the source, the Reverend Bernard Donald MacDonald was installed as the Bishop of Charlottetown, and incidentally, he holds the distinction of being the first island native to become a priest. Go Priesty Boys! October 18, 1748, the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle was signed on this date by England, France, and the Netherlands to end the War of the Austrian Succession. PEI, along with Cape Breton Island and Louisbourg, was returned to the French as part of the deal. But that didn't last long as the British snatched the island away just 7 years later. I need a scorecard for these people. October 21st, 1824, Colonel John Reddy was warmly welcomed as Lieutenant Governor of PEI. He had been appointed 6 months earlier, but had held off on coming in from England because his wife had been sick. One source says Reddy, quote, arrived in a brig from Bristol, unquote. I hope brig has a secondary meaning besides the one that comes to my mind. I wonder if his brig had a force field like the brigs on Star Trek The Next Generation. Coming up, taking fear and crossing over it, plus my chat with righteous rapper Rightflow. Okay, let's face it. Aging brings out a lot of feelings, not all of them good. Some of us groove with it in joyous acceptance, some of us face it with existential dread. I admit to leaning toward the latter myself, but does getting older have to be so bad? Not if you're Doug Hoyer. He didn't live on PEI long. I think he's in Chicago now. But while he was here, he left his mark with his 2021 album, Getting Older. What else? I mean, since we all have to do it, why not with an early 80s new wave sound and trippy synths? Celebrate Getting Older with Doug Hoyer on iTunes. Now, where did I put that oil of Olay?
I suspect I'm getting older, older and older still. The body aches in novel ways, and I'm not even over the hill. I don't think I'm over the hill. Life is full of options, but you don't always get your way. Do the math, choose your path, but you can't pick how you decay. No, you can't or stay. I've been thinking about the future, not about fantasy. Less flying cars, less trips to Mars, and more about RRSPs versus tax-free savings. Save me. Enjoy what life has in store, and live a life worth living for. Live a life worth living for. Live a life worth living for.
Thanks, Doug Hoyer, for the reminder. That's his thinking on getting older on iTunes. Yeah, like I said, it's easy to cave to fear when it comes to aging, or anything else, really. And that's why Kelly Mooney is here to cheer us on. Coming from her 2012 album Tomorrow, which nabbed the Music PEI Country Recording of the Year for that year, this track encourages us to cross over fear. And it should, since that's the title. And if you can't take it from a woman who sang for the Pope, who can you take it from? This is iTunes bringing you Crossover Fear by Kelly Mooney.
I lost my father years ago, but he never really went away. My love for him and his love for me has kept me living day to day. But now life is unraveling, and people only seem to disappoint. Between the devil and the deep blue sea, can't control the things that now control me. When I was at my lowest point, I was struck by a memory. My teacher, many Sundays gone, said, remember that Jesus loves me. No matter what the world might say, it will never give you what you need. Now I have the strength to break the chain since I found my Father again. Nothing to do
Ready to cross over? That's Kelly Mooney's Crossover Fear. Call it iTunes cheer music if you like. And of course, since cheering is a thing many are wont to do while watching a favorite artist live on stage, I might as well tell you who you're going to be able to cheer for with this listing of upcoming gigs happening across the island in the next week or two. Mightn't I? Today's Sunday, October 15th. It's the final John Prine weekend performance at the Trailside Music Hall with Nick Donoff. Also at the Bonshaw Hall in Bonshaw, it's the Welcome Fall Fun Kaylee with Perry and Isaac Williams. Also today at the Harborfront, it's the Island Songwriters in the Round, featuring Alicia Toner, Eddie Quinn, and Megan Blanchard. And we're not done yet. Still today, October 15th, Ireland Meets Island, featuring Tim and Jake Chasen at the Surrey Show Hall. Tuesday, October 17th, it's the Ross Family Kaylee at the Guild. Thursday, October 19th, it's Leanne Hoffman and Noah Malcolm at the Trailside. Friday, October 20th, Dennis Ellsworth has his album launch at the Trailside. Also, October 20th, it's the Leo Chevry Celebration of Life at the Charlottetown Fire Hall. Lady Soul also playing October 20th at the Scott Macaulay Performing Arts Center in Summerside. Looking into next week, October 22nd, it's the Island Jubilee featuring Ivan and Vivian Hicks from New Brunswick with Jacinta McDonald and Janelle Banks and Courtney Hogan Chandler at the Florence Simmons Performance Hall. October 26th, it's Wavemakers presents Brandon Howard Roy, Joss Rayom, Noah Malcolm, and Vince the Messenger at the MAC. October 27th, it's the Love Junkies Halloween Party at the Trailside. Also October 27th, it's Song for a Small Planet at the Guild featuring Todd McLean, Teresa Doyle, Justin Time, and Emily McClellan. And on October 28th, it's Calm Beretta performs Talking Heads at Copper Bottom Brewing in Montague. All right, now in the iTunes studios, also known as my basement, is a gentleman whose musical journey began as a heartbroken 14-year-old. And that journey, which also included coming to Prince Edward Island from Nigeria, makes its latest stop with Into the Abyss, his new EP coming out this Friday, October 20th. I am thrilled to have Rightflow joining me right here in the studio. Thank you so much for sitting down with me in the microphones.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you here. We have something in common in that I also wrote my first song when I was 14. Tell us about that experience. It happened in your brother's friend's basement, didn't it?
Yeah. So I kind of just came to see my brother. You know, he goes to UPI, and his friend had like studio equipment for making music or whatever. And I'm like, sure, let me just hop on this. You know, we were bored. And at that time, I was listening to a lot of Juice WRLD. And, you know, I just kind of followed his style of making music, kind of connected it to what was really just going on in my life. Because I was, you know, dealing with some emotional, I was emotional about, you know, the heartbreak at such a young age, kind of struggling with depression there. And, you know, I just try to get it all out there, you know, get it off my chest through making music. And I did that, you know, subconsciously. And it was just for fun at first. I gave, the song to people to listen to. Like, I just made this, you know, from my brother's friend's basement. And everyone was like, this is so cool. You should, like, release it. You should become a full-on artist or whatever. So that's how it all started. That is what art is. You know, art is self-expression. I was able to express myself in the way I wanted to, and I put that in my music. And that's what, you know, being an artist is, expressing yourself genuinely through your art. Yeah,
that's exactly what being an artist is. And it has been said that your lyrics do overall reflect your experiences with love and heartbreak, but also with the struggles of growing up in Port Harcourt in Nigeria. Would you like to tell us about that?
Yeah, growing up in Port Harcourt was very, very tough. You know, from just being in a third world country generally, it was very tough. And I was in the south side, and it was basically the roughest city in the whole country. The country has like 200 and something million people. And being in the heart of, you know, the violence, the poverty, the struggle was generally kind of what made me who I am today, based on like character wise, you know, the things I had to do just to survive, the way we had to move, you know, just daily life activities. all that comes together, in building oneself, one's character.
Is that part of what brought you to the island? How long have you been here?
I've been here for just 2 years, and yeah, what brought me to the island is basically looking for a better life, safer environment to learn, just try to get away from all that, try to get a degree while I'm here. Basically, that's the main reason I'm here for school. And then I also started pursuing my career as an artist.
And you've got a new EP being released Friday. So what can fans of rap and hip hop expect from Into the Abyss, and how is this album different from or similar to your previous work?
It's kind of the same style of music and the way I've been singing. Previous to my former EP, Rightflow Unleashed. The only difference is I'm trying to be more professional with my art, be more creative with the pictures I post, the videos I make, the quality of music I, produce and I let out there. And it's still in the sense of the emo rap, bringing in the emotional and the melodic flow of rap. Everything is going to be in the EP.
Is there going to be an album launch performance for this or other shows supporting Into the Abyss?
Yeah, I'm getting a live show at Craft's Beer, and I'm trying to get in contact with Baba's Lounge, to get a performance after the EP's released. We're also trying to do a show on campus in UPI.
Well, good. I'm glad there's going to be some shows coming up. And Baba's, get in touch with this guy. You got to nail that one down.
Yeah, it's all about connecting with the fans. You have to find your audience. You have to find the people that connects with you. Because I feel if you're doing something from the heart, it's much easier to do that, in the long run. Because if you're doing something you don't want to do, or you're doing something that, that's not you, you're not going to, feel like doing it in the next 10 to 5 years from now, because it's only so long we could pretend to be who we're not. And that's the thing about music, because it's a long game. Not everyone makes it. People give up at the early stages. People give up when they get their first breakthrough. And what makes people different in the industry, just perseverance. You gotta just keep your head down and keep pushing on. Even if the results are not there in the beginning, but you still got to keep going,
Rightflow, whose new EP, Into the Abyss, drops this Friday, October 20th. And now you're going to be treated to a sneak preview from one of its tracks, Come Home. Rightflow, I'm so grateful that we got a chance to have this chat today. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.
isletunes World Premiere.
isletunes F-bomb alert!
Make sure you improved. Like a bad attitude, no lazy. Every girl in the world try to play me. Why, oh, why do I always feel the need to get high? Money on my mind on the daily, and I don't even fucking realize why, oh, why somebody's waiting for you back home. You need to hurry up.
Waiting for. I'm getting hungry for success, that's what I'm waiting for. My family's health, my family's strength is what I'm praying for. Girl, I really think you like me, what you playing for? What's your purpose, what's your goal, what are you aiming for? Don't try to take me for a fool, what do you take me for? Trying to make my family rich, that's what I'm fighting for. Now this girl wanna hang around me cause she mess with me. Like didn't you just say you hate me like a day before? Girl, you did a whole 180, what you changing for? Cause you know I'll never like you like the way before. I'm a virgin, girl, I've never gotten laid before. Real love, something I've never obtained before. I don't get it, could you please try to explain it more? Learning how to make a song is what I'm training for. I'm the only person that you put the blame on. Like I'm Johnny from Fantastic Four, I'm flaming on. I swear I've done the same flow on 1,000 songs. Well, now I guess it's 1,001 songs.
Right here with Rightflow, and the cut that isn't even out yet, but it will be via his Into the Abyss EP that, as we already said, drops on Friday. So get your clicking fingers ready on all the music platforms, or just keep it simple and hit rightflow.info for links and more about this killer upcoming artist. That is number 10 in the can, and you know what? I need some more women artists for my iTunes Music Vault. As you may recall, my mandate here is to play as diverse a variety of island music as I possibly can, but right now, my stash skews decidedly testosterone. I'm letting you know that so you don't think I'm going with more guys than gals on purpose, okay? So, ladies with an attitude, come and join the iTunes brood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. I better stop before I spontaneously vogue, which my friends will tell you does happen. Seriously, my femme artiste, hit me up at amj@iletunes.ca or give me a shout at 902-807-4250. And y'all listeners who know gigging gals you think would want to be on here, do the same. Make yourselves useful already, jeez. That goes for any more Black, Francophone, Mi'kmaq, and LGBTQ artists as well. I need ya! Don't make me do all the work over here, or I'm gonna have to clone myself. Also, got old records of PEI artists gone by sitting in a box somewhere? Know a catchy island phrase you want to record for an episode intro? Same deal. 902-807-4250 or amj@iletunes.ca. There, I reverse the order for you just to be different, and different is what this show is all about. This island catchphrase this week recorded by Gordon Cobb. You can help support this podcast too, which will certainly aid in my bringing this vast collection of island songs to you every Sunday. 7 little letters. Patreon. Surf on over there, as we used to say, and for $5 measly a month, 1 blue bill, you get access to extended video interviews and exclusive live performances. I've just posted my chats with Eric Broadbent and Sarah Siegel-Lazar, along with some of LaFunk's live set from September. I'm cheaper than a streaming service, and I only bring you island entertainment. Call it iTunes Plus. Patreon.com/iTunes. Next week, if you like your cinemas golden, I gotcha. Might give you some Lenny Gallant from the archives if you behave yourselves. And I will have the privilege of delivering to you an artist who's as shrouded in mystery as his face. Prototype, a guy who, by design, has no recorded songs for you to enjoy, but he's going to be here with me for an interview and a live set you're not going to get anywhere else. It's going to be ultra special, so make sure you join in. Make sure, too, that you tell everyone you know about iTunes so that it becomes as PEI as getting red mud on your socks. Follow the pod on Facebook, where I always post where to buy links for the artists, and iTunes is now on Instagram as well, so find it there and do whatever people do on Instagram. Musical contribution to the iTunes theme by Kayla McCauley and John Hashem. Show concept by Rocky O'Neill. I'm Adam Michael James, and I am out of here. I've got to go keep promoting this puppy and contact artists because truly,
there's no rest for the wicked.
Hey, Halloween is coming up. You know I'm going to do a theme show. Until then, thanks for listening. And of course, be good. And if you can't be good, be good at it. See you next week.